So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Jose Barrios.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Fires over to Guerrero. One out in the top of the first. Brendan Donovan stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. One out, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Nolan Arenado. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Guerrero. And they get Arenado for the out. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound in this one, it's Sonny Gray. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the ball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
In the air, right side. Walker makes the catch, and there's one gone. And let's take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. It bangs off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. The run scores from second. It's 2-0. Now a relay to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Runs for him, and they jump ahead. Back now in Toronto. Top of the second, and now the Cardinals catcher. Wilson can hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Contreras gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him. One out in the second.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below, and some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
That's in there, and that's strike two. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, he'll give a little bit on the edges like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
And a foul ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Back here at Rogers Center. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Swing and a ball popped up. Under it. One up, one down. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate. Foul ball. Gray, an all-star a season ago. 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Out to short. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And we're back. Now batting Michael Ciani. The right-hander back to work. First pitch swinging. Berrios, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Bounce to the left side. Sends it across to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
No strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The Blue Jays leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, number 9. The pitch. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And the batter is George Springer. Runner on the go. That to right. Makes the catch. Now a long throw to first.
Now batting.
0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Ciani under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ciani sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. One left for. Back now in Toronto. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th. Paul Goldschmidt. The pitch. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Springer on the move. Corrals it. 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Grounded out his first time. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. Bichette whips it to first. And they get Arenado for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Siani makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Over to Goldie. Got him. And the batter now, Addison Barker. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's going to be Lars Nootbaar. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the storm to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Michael Siani digs in now. That one fouled off. The Jays up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That misses, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That one just misses. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they come away with an out after a trick. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Spencer Horwitz. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Tosses to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you
Now
feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realize.
Tag, got him. What a throw to end the inning. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. It's now 3-0. Back. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading in a tapper that rolls foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Then here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Broken back ground ball to second. Jimenez fires to first on the run. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Nolan Arenado getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. The Blue Jays leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So another. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the shorts to play. Bo Bichette. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Steven Matz preparing to come on if needed. Palante, the right-hander, also getting loose. A wind in the pitch. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Walker hauls it in, and there's one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. That's to third. And he grabs it in foul ground.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up. Goldie in position. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. This one in the air, right field. Walker gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Back now in Toronto. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And a foul ball. The Cards trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Got it by him for the K. Two outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. That's in there. It's 0-1. Swings through that. 2 outs, base is empty. And a rope into center field, base hit.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs. Fought off foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Got him looking. That's out number 3. The Cards. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Steven Matz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes the 0-1. A dive, he's got it from his knees, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and the kid. Nice throw across the dive in the first.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Spencer Horwitz. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The pitch. On a line, base hit. Barker around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, number 9. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips to second. That's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's back here at Rogers Center, ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Ciani. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. It's a double.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado. And a good eye there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Just locked him up right there for the second out. And that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot. So now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Hit hard. That gets through. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Goldie at second. Contreras at first. 2 out of the inning. Next one just misses. And the count's even at 2. This to third. And that chance handled. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's George Springer. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Matt's 32 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. To the right side. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 11.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
And the batter now, Wilmeryt. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. This to center field. Should have this one. And there are 2 outs. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Bounced up the middle. They take the force out. Inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now up for St. Louis. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A massive home run. It's 4-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside corner for a strike.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Slings it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Ciani next up for the Cardinals. That missed by a lot. 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Good eye right there. The 2-1. On the ground to third. Down the line, and it's foul. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-hander kicks, deals. The other way. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runner takes off and fouled off. And the righty deals. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. 2 on, 1 out. And now Brendan Donovan. That one out all wall. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change. New pitcher now for the Jays, Dylan Tate.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead.
Double play ball to second. Over to Bichette. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
Well, the visitors were going to have to slug to win this one. The tying run at third, but the go-ahead all the way at first base. Nice job by the defense, executing, keeping their composure, getting that final out.
And the final score.